Voters in Madagascar headed to the polls on Thursday amid weeks of violent protests. 10 out of 12 opposition candidates are boycotting the presidential election. In areas supporting President Andry Rajoelina, people queued at polling stations, while those in opposition neighborhoods were mostly empty.
It's a forced election, so I came to vote. I'm doing what I have to do. I'm voting for stability and to decide what to do and what not to do for the country. So I'm going to vote and we'll see. That's why I came.
Initial voter turnout was around 30% in areas supporting the ruling party and 15 to 20% in opposition strongholds, according to local election officials. The opposition held marches for over 6 weeks before the vote, pushing to postpone it. But Rajoelina, who is seeking a third term, dismissed calls for a delay and warned opponents that trying to prevent people from voting was unlawful.
I encourage all Malagasy citizens to vote because it is a fundamental right and preventing people from voting is against the law.
The organization grouping Madagascar's 4 biggest Christian churches declared on Wednesday that it would not observe the vote, citing unsuitable political environment and lack of standards. Rajoelina faces growing isolation after leading opposition figures declared him unfit to run and called on their supporters to abstain from voting. The 49-year-old entrepreneur and former DJ rose to power in a 2009 coup and became president after winning a 2018 election. Over the past 6 weeks, police have used tear gas to break up regular protests by opposition supporters. The United Nations Human Rights Office last month called for respect for freedom of expression and assembly. The government said its duty was to maintain order. Provisional results are expected to be released on November 24th.